So I'm going to give you a bit of an overview as to what the product feed really looks like and the fact that it really depends on what type of website you have. So for starters, if you have a WordPress website, good luck to you. But basically this means you're going to need to use WooCommerce to connect your WordPress to Google Merchant Center. And it's going to end up looking something like this. I will put the link in the notes somewhere around this video as to how you can actually do that. I've done this for one of my clients here, and essentially what you end up with is an automated system where WooCommerce will connect your products to Google Merchant Center and automatically update it every single day based on things like inventory, how much you have on the shelf, price changes, all sorts of variables like that. The next one I want to quickly show you is something like Squarespace. If you're using a Squarespace or a Wix, what you can do is actually completely manually set it up, so you don't need any third-party plugins or apps. Unfortunately, because those are actually what makes it quite simple and straightforward. But so what you would do is go through, continue, and what you'd use is Google Sheets. And basically this is an entirely kind of manual process. It's really good if you have a few products and you sort of don't have many problems with, stock running out or anything like that for it to need any dynamic changing, and no price changes, no stock running out, nothing like that. And what this might end up looking like is actually this exact client. For example, we set up a Google Sheets feed, and it's basically scheduled to fetch every single day. And the feed itself simply looks like this. We only have 4 products in it, featuring the ID, the title, the description, the link, and all of this is stuff that I entered in here manually. And you can see there's really not too much to it. And once I've basically connected this for the brand, essentially you can sort of schedule it to fetch every day, and it's very simple to do. So I recommend, if you're with Squarespace, to just begin Googling how to set that up. But honestly, it is very straightforward. Google even gives you a template. The final one I want to run through is Shopify, which is the easiest, definitely the best. I recommend it because they have such a seamless integration with Google Ads, much easier than Squarespace or even WordPress. Essentially, it's as simple as using the Google app to basically connect your Shopify store to your Google Merchant Center, and that's going to basically seamlessly integrate the two. You can find a full detailed run through of that in this same module in my complete guide to connecting Google Ads with Shopify store. Now, if you don't use Squarespace, Wix, or kind of WordPress, or even Shopify, it's going to be a little bit more tricky for you. That's going to be the vast minority of people. But if that is the case for you, I recommend actually contacting a professional, because this stuff can get a little bit fiddly, just the initial setup of the product feed. So I recommend contacting a pro. Look, if you want to send me an email, I'll be more than happy to answer, obviously free of charge as well, just to kind of give some advice or shed some light on what you could do, what your options are, because there are notorious kind of pitfalls and policy disapprovals that can happen throughout this process. But overall, the takeaway is that if you haven't yet decided what you're going to use Shopify if you're looking to get into e-commerce.